And because I wanted to serve the country. And they were so slimy, I walked right out of there. Okay? I actually did it twice. I did it once when I was in high school. They came and picked us up and took us and were lying to us. And look, it's totally slimy, ladies and gentlemen. And look, you don't want your kids being taught sexual education because a lot of times it's perverts running the school. And it teaches them to be promiscuous, just like death education has massively increased suicides. You start teaching 10-year-old girls how to hang themselves when they never thought of it. They're going to start hanging themselves. It's an option now. It's a way to ninny around and feel sorry for themselves when they're depressed. So they go hang themselves on their shoelaces in the bathroom stall, so they're taking the coat racks off nationwide. You know, they ban dodgeball. They teach them to submit and be these placid people who can't even exercise. And it just goes on. They just automatically enrolled everybody into it, and they just don't care. Here's another news article while we're at it. Officials. See, they're not government servants. They're officials. They're our kings. They're the new superclass. Government officials, well, it's corporate chiefs. They're above the law. Government officials, illegal alien officials, and then scumbag, bloodbag, parasite feeding troughs. That's us. We're here to provide to all of those groups. And it continues here. Officials unveil high-tech ray gun to be installed in county jail. I want you guys to search this term. Civilian head of Air Force says use heat ray on citizens. Civilian head of Air Force, or the headline may have just been, head of Air Force says use pain ray on citizens first. And he was bemoaning 4 years ago or 5 years ago. He said, we're not allowed to use this under international law on enemies. But if we use it on our citizens first, that'll give us a market, and then we may be able to get away with it. So microwave guns. They already got sound cannons at the tea parties, you know, zapping people for no reason. So now they're going to be in the county jail frying everyone, and we have the sonic nausea machine bought by county sheriff's departments where they make people nauseous for fun. They just set them up, and it sends out ultra-low frequency to make you sick. It's in Schomer Tech's weapons non-lethal catalog. And it says, you want to make a crowd secretly sick at a rally of people you don't like? You want to make people at the jail sick? Buy this. There it is. U.S. to use microwave weapon on American citizens. Associated Press. Air Force official says non-lethal weapons should be used on people in crowd control situations. And he goes on to say the microwave gun is illegal to use overseas, but first use it here. If we're not willing to use it against our own citizens, then we should not be willing to use it in a wartime situation, Wayne said. There it is, AP. And let me see if I was right. It was 4 years ago. Yes, 2006. Okay, there we go. People can't believe I just know all these statistics and numbers over the years. They think I just make this up. So now, when I say something, we show it to you. And I call the year. I call the time. This is not pre-programmed. This is not pre-scripted. I'm just here firing this out. You know baseball scores from 5 years ago. You can learn this, too. I'm not special, okay? This is what I'm obsessed with, so I'm intelligent and informed about it. You can, too. You can break your conditioning. You can learn about how the world works. You can literally tell everything that's going on with your local police when they don't even know because they're compartmentalized. You can study the entire operation. Officials unveil high-tech ray gun to be installed into county jail. And this is in, how do you pronounce this? Castatic? Is that right? Castatic. It goes on, a high-tech ray gun built for the military that fires an invisible heat beam capable of causing unbearable pain. Where's Marvin the Martian? My strontium-12 detonator disintegrate the pesky Earth creature. A high-tech ray gun built for the military that fires an invisible heat beam capable of causing unbearable pain will be tested on unruly inmates in the sheriff's detention facility, officials said Friday in unveiling event. And if you give me a document cam shot on this, they're really enjoying that. If you zoom in on that, there he is. Oh, we'll have this mounted in the jail and just fry everyone with pleasure. I mean, why not? We already naked body scan the slaves with high-powered radiation and then save all the images. We're already stealing all the baby's blood for 38 years globally in a huge DNA eugenics Cold Springs Harbor bioweapon program. Why not start frying people? Of course. That's how you deal with them. Pesky Earth creatures. Is that a pretty good Marvin the Martian? I can do others. I'm trying to be in a good mood. The guys pointed out to me yesterday that I'm really stressed. I'm really too serious all the time. I don't know, listeners, do you like me screwing around a little bit? I mean, you know, this is horrible news we're covering here. They're dosing all the food and water with cancer agents and everything else you can imagine. I mean, they're openly out there saying now they're going to inject the public with submission shots that brain damage you into total servile, thumb-sucking, you know, la-la land. And it goes on to say, the assault intervention system developed by Raytheon Co. You know, I love how the city of Austin is buying stuff from Raytheon and other big companies. Hundreds of thousands, in some cases millions of dollars. Battle droids, that's really what they're for. Bomb droids, face scanning cameras, license plate scanning cameras, face scanners, microphones listening to us for 12 years. And now they admit, yes, we're listening to you. Yes, we're face scanning you. Yes, we're listening to you. Yes, I've got a few they're testing. I've got this from a Fusion Center source. This is going to really upset. This is breaking. They actually have mounted on these 360 shotgun mic camera systems that scan license plates, read faces. They've actually got long-distance lasers where they can, at thousands of yards away, with these low-intensity lasers, so they're very hard to see during the day. If there's mist at night, you can see them. They shoot it at your window and listen. But they don't need that. High-level officers who've been brought into the CIA, part of Top Secret USA, they just have a computer code and dial right into your cell phone, right into your home computer. They're listening to you, watching you in live time. Why not? They're naked body scanning your wife and kids and taking the baby's blood. Yeah.
Attention, this is a special alert to all Americans who owe $10,000 or more in back taxes to the IRS. The IRS is now accepting reduced settlements from people who owe back taxes and dramatically lowering amounts owed. Due to the financial crisis in America, the IRS has announced a leniency plan in recognition of consumers' financial troubles in today's economy. If you owe $10,000 or more in back taxes to the IRS, an open phone line has been established by American Tax Settlement for you to call and see if you qualify for a reduction by up to 75%. Number to call is 800-902-6969. Again, the IRS is now accepting reduced settlements from consumers who owe back taxes in response to the decline in today's economy. If you are struggling with $10,000 or more in back taxes to the IRS, you now may be eligible for a dramatic reduction by up to 75% and save thousands of dollars. For free information and to see if you qualify, call the open phone line into American Tax Settlement now. 800-902-6969. 800-902-6969. Again, 800-902-6969.
Hi, this is Alex Jones. Did you know that the global elite are now storing non-hybrid seeds in secret storage vaults near the Arctic Circle? Did you know that in a real meltdown, non-hybrid seeds can become more valuable than silver or gold? It's true, seeds have outperformed even gold and silver before in this country, and it's possible that could even happen again. So our friends at Solutions from Science have put together the perfect mix of non-hybrid seeds. They call it a survival seed bank, and it can produce an endless supply of nutrient-dense food for you and your family. And here's the best part. These seeds have not been genetically modified in any way, and you actually get enough seeds to plant a full-acre crisis garden. So visit them today at survivalseedbank.com. That's survivalseedbank.com, or give them a call at 877-327-0365. That's 877-327-0365. Remember, in a real crisis, non-hybrid seeds are the ultimate barter item. This is Alex Jones for survivalseedbank.com.
When you hear the words water purification, what comes to mind? If it's Berkey Water Purification Systems, this message is for you. Did you know that over 60% of municipal water contains fluoride at less than 2 cents per gallon? Berkey water filters purify treated and untreated water, remove dangerous chlorine, fluoride, and contaminants from municipal water. These filters are powerful enough to purify stagnant pond water, making them perfect for rainwater collection systems. From the smallest to the largest systems, BigBerkeyWaterFilters.com has what you need. With your system purchase, you'll receive a shower filter, a fluoride filter, or 2 sport Berkey bottles absolutely free. BigBerkeyWaterFilters.com would like to offer GCN listeners 5% off all ceramic filter systems and ship all orders over $50 free of charge. Visit BigBerkeyWaterFilters.com. That's BigBerkeyWaterFilters.com. Or call 1-877-99-BERKEY. That's 1-877-99-BERKEY today.
Crashing through the lies and disinformation.
Oh, dear.
It's Alex Jones, only on the GCN
Not that
Radio
pesky
Network.
earth creature. Oh, my. Okay, that's enough of imitations here. I can do an NPR imitation. Hi, we're going to talk in loving, soothing tones about World War III and putting lithium in your water and how great carbon taxes are and how we're going to shut down your economy and how the Depression is helping get rid of our carbon footprint. And next we'll talk about how school children are being trained to keep their parents in line. Isn't that nice? Let's go to another reporter. Hi, I'm a soothing little snake. Go to sleep, everyone. Okay. No, I'm here to tell you, wake up. This is your wake-up call. Let's go now to TJ in Minnesota. TJ, you're on the air.
Alex Jones, you got me going in 6 different expertise areas here.
Dear.
Now, I forgot what I was calling you about, but I think it was salmonella in chickens. I'm a chicken expert, but I'm not a salmonella expert, and there's something stinky.
Billions of eggs recalled from
Yeah,
Iowa.
well, here's the deal. I read it in the Des Moines Register this morning. A politician from Connecticut called an Iowa egg farmer and asked him what he knew about salmonella, and of course he didn't know spit. So they sent a bunch of Fed agents out, and they found some salmonella, like finding, anthrax or poop in a toilet bowl.
Oh.
And so they're putting a bad name on eggs now for some unknown purpose, but you haven't hit on it much, and I want you to find a poultry, chicken-loving veterinarian to tell you the scoop about what's going on in Iowa, because it sounds like it's another big Fed Corp hoax for
Well, what they
control.
always do is, especially with Tyson, who has a near monopoly over poultry production globally, not just here, but in Asia, Europe, and the United States, North America, they always use these things to selectively put in more regulations that are then selectively enforced against people that aren't part of the mega monopolies. And it is a medium-sized operator that they're saying is the main culprit in this. But I find it hard to, understand how you could have such a huge recall. It's just like the spinach with all of the E. coli, and they could never really find out what was doing that. But look, the more government we pay for, the less. But meanwhile, they've got enforcers everywhere to shut down small family farms that are selling stuff on the side of the road, or small farms selling their own milk or eggs or cheese. They've got plenty of undercover enforcers for that, but not to go into these big factories. But I'll look into it, TJ. Appreciate your call. Let's talk to Jack in PA. You're on the air, Jack. Calling Jack from the moon. I'm sorry. Go ahead, Jack. You there? Jack's gone. He was disintegrated. Let's talk to Patrick in Oklahoma. Go ahead. Another one dropped. You know what? I'm just going to stop there. Oh, let's put in another one. Let's see. Let's three's the charm. Richard in Tennessee.
Hello, Alex Jones.
Hey, buddy.
Sparza. Yes, I was calling in a couple different things here. I talked to you first time when I was telling you that I had a allergic reaction to electromagnetic frequencies, and you asked me why I was still using my mobile phone. Well, at the time, I didn't know it, but I was defeating it, and there's a treatment out there called NATE. For any of your listeners that want to get a treatment, it actually has helped me out tremendously. And
well, they admit that there's frequency pollution out there that's affecting humans in all the cancer studies, but not just the cell phone itself that's a microwave relay system, the cell towers, that's what's really powerful.
Right, well, I could tell if somebody had a mobile phone in their pocket while standing next to me. So, but I thought for a good search term for your listeners, if you hadn't done it yet, I don't think you have, but conspiracy of silence, I think that would be a huge wrench in the whole program.
Isn't that the documentary about pedophiles?
Correct. And I've got one other thing.
We were the first people to ever put that on the internet about 12 years ago. Stay there. We'll come right back to you.
Thank you for listening to GCN. Visit GCNlive.com today.
This is Alex Jones with 5 good reasons you should consider buying a solar power generator. Number 1, new climate legislation could easily double or triple your electric bill. Number 2, our new energy czar wants to control how much power your electric company allows you to have. It's true. Total government control of electricity in the name of smart grid technology is coming. Number 3, in some areas of the country, the power grid is dangerously overloaded. And now new socialist legislation is only compounding the problem. Number 4, dangerous weather is